Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill. I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get right into it. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and Drew Nation. Look, narcissistic people are fake and can't comprehend what it means to be genuine and authentic. So expecting to get that from them is a waste of time. If you think you're going to get something real out of somebody that acts fake most of the time, you're wasting your time. And as hard as it can be to try to keep hoping the best for certain people, or like people around you or whoever you're dealing with, when people are acting fake towards you, that's a sign that they don't have in them what it takes to be real in your life. So if a person can't be what you need them to be, then you have to set a boundary. And because if a person isn't being real, that means that that person is dangerous to you. So if somebody's not being real to you, that means that person is real dangerous. So you have to be careful who just be careful and just be mindful of the type of people that you keep around yourself. All right. You don't want to have you don't want to have certain people around you who you have to second guess every 5 seconds if this person is a good person or not. You don't want to have to constantly be worrying about your safety around people, or if somebody is taking everything you're saying and using it against you, or if a person is not for you. All right, you don't have to worry about these things. So when you get the inkling, or you get like a vibe that this person may be portraying this type of personality, like a fake personality, then that's a clear sign for you to just step back and to keep your distance from them, because that person is now a risk to you, and basically the goodness that you have in your life, and you don't want to put the goodness that you have in your life at risk just by being around somebody that can't keep it real. All right, people who can't keep it real, they're not going to clap for you when good things are going on. You're going to want to have real people around you that are letting you know whether you're doing something right or whether you're doing something wrong. All right, you want somebody to let you know if you're doing a good job and it's something that you're doing, if they are around, if you have somebody around, because it's basically just certain things that you would do that you would want other people to do back. And you can't get that from everybody. So not to say that a person is bad for being who they are, but if a person is not going to uh, give certain things, but they want certain things, then that person has to go, because that's a energy drainer. That's going to be something that takes away and not something that puts back or gives. And you don't want anything that just takes. You want something to be reciprocal, to where it's energy being given and energy being reciprocated. All right. So, and you really can't get that from a lot of people who have a fake personality. So that's why you wouldn't want them around you, because it's going to be a lopsided situation or relationship or friendship, and it's not going to be something that can benefit you at all. All right, the person has nothing to offer. The person's not doing anything with themselves or with their life. They're just in your life like a parasite. And if somebody is in your life like a parasite and they're not owning up to that reality without trying to make any changes or any effort at anything. All right, it's a difference if somebody is trying and the person is just having a hard time. But if the person is not doing anything at all and they just keep expecting and that's it, then that person is not somebody that's not going to be someone that's good to what you have going on or what you're trying to do. And if you're watching this video, I know what you're trying to do is move forward in life. You're trying to find more peace in life, and you don't want anybody in your life that's not going to be a part of that peace. All right, there are a lot of people that you deal with in life that try to harm you psychologically, try to tear you down, try to bring you down. And being somebody that's in a healing stage, you definitely don't want to access that those types of people anymore. You don't want them to have access to you. Not to say you're going to be able to avoid every one of them that's out there, but you definitely don't want to have any in close proximity to you in terms of like a relationship or a friendship or just them in your life and you not getting them out kind of thing. So you definitely want to be aware that if a person is fake, then you're not going to be able to get from them what you need to have a good friendship or a good relationship or a good whatever. All right. So you have to realize that this person's behavior, the way they act, is really not going to be good for my growth. And if you're about growth and if you're about success and you want to move forward, then people like that aren't going to they're not going to be a part of that process. They're going to be people who will hold you back and not people who will help you grow. So anybody that is going to hold you back in life, you definitely want to get them out of your life. People who are trying to hold you back in life are trying to attack your life. All right. So you definitely don't want anybody that's trying to attack you. There are a lot of people that try to do different attacks. All right, people will try to come into your life and try to cause problems, try to cause issues for you, and you think they're your friend. You think they're somebody that is putting your best interests at heart, but they're not. All right, people can be deceptive. People can stab you in the back. So you just want to be aware if this is that type of person or not, and you want to catch it and nip it in the bud before it happens. All right. So when you see signs or when you see red flags that are things that you wouldn't necessarily do to another individual, that's a sign that you need to start watching this person real close because they're crossing boundaries. And if you're not disrespecting them, they shouldn't be disrespecting you. And if there is some type of disrespect going on, then it needs to be discussed. And if it can't be discussed or worked out and people just continue to disrespect, and that person is voluntarily doing that on purpose, and that person really does not care about you as much as you think they do, and it may be like a facade or something, or like a type of act that they put on that maybe it's starting to wear out, that you didn't pay attention to at first. You may have looked over it because of how the treatment was in the beginning or how things were going in the beginning, but now because um that's starting to wear off, you're starting to see like who this person really is. So now that you see who this person really is, you need to pay attention to that. And this is who this person was the whole entire time. All right. It's just now kind of starting to show through. So what you need to do is you need to act now off who this person is and stop acting off who you thought they were, because who you thought they were never existed. That person was just a mirage to fool you into being with this person or dealing with them or being around them for however long they needed to. They basically just wore a mask to try to manipulate you into trying to be in their group or work with them or be in a relationship with that person. All right, it was something that they saw that they could get from you, something that they could use to come up in their own life. And there are people who will get with a person that they see has something that they need and try to fake it for as long as they can until the person is either addicted to them and they can't leave, or the person sees what's going on and they just dip, and now it's bad for the other person, but the person who dipped still has to heal from what was done to him. All right, so you definitely are going to want to try to prevent these types of situations if you can. All right, so when people are fake, you're definitely not going to want to have them in your life. As a person that's real, you're going to want to be upfront. You're going to want to start to just be more yourself with people. All right, there's nothing wrong with being yourself. If you feel uncomfortable being yourself around people, that's a sign that you shouldn't have that person around you. All right. You should definitely feel comfortable around the people that you choose to be friends with, or choose to associate with, or have in like a inner circle, or people you do business with or work with, or just people you choose for anything. All right, down to anything. You should feel comfortable with everybody that you deal with. If anybody is like being weird, or anybody trying to like make you feel like you don't belong or anything like that, that's somebody you have to watch out for. Those are like red flags, and people shouldn't be trying to make you feel like you don't belong for no reason. That person's possibly an energy vampire, or possibly dealing with some type of uh, narcissistic personality disorder, maybe. And these are things you have to watch out for, because when you get close to people like that, you could end up catching the full brunt of that. All right. So you definitely don't make friends with people that you start to see little negative traits in. Not to say that we're perfect or anything, but that's that. I mean, I stay to myself. I work on me. I really don't really not like that outward of a person. I guess you could call it introverted. So I'm introverted. I really don't insert myself in other people's lives like that. So I don't know, but as far as like other people, you definitely want to watch out for like the wrong people coming into your life, because that could be detrimental. All right, people come into your life, they see what you have going on. The person could already possibly be jealous of you. Don't let them see that you have some good things going on, because that never works out well. That's when you have people that devalue you, because they know that it's something that you're good at. So now what they'll do is, they thought they were just getting with you because of your energy. Now they see you have good energy, they see you have all these other things, and on top of it, they see you're good at something. So now, because they're not good at something, if they're this type of person, if they're fake, what they're going to do is they're going to attack you for having a skill, or the fact that you have the potential to be good at something, and they're going to try to make you think that whatever you're good at, you're not good enough at it, or there are other people that are better than you, or you'll never be able to make it at what you want to do, because you don't have what it takes, like all types of just crazy stuff. And it's not true. You didn't feel like this before you met this person, but now after you're with this person, you're second guessing your ability to be creative, when this was something that you were good at and you were doing the whole entire time before you met this person. So people are real like deceptive and real sneaky, and you just have to be careful with who you give access to into your life. All right, there are some people out there that they just like playing a lot of games, and sometimes people who like playing games, they like to get with serious people. A lot of serious people attract people who play games, because they see it as like a challenge to see if they can come into your life and play with you. But you have to be aware of people coming into your life trying to play with you. That's why it's good to be aware of certain types of different players out there in this game called life. All right, you have people who are after your energy. You have people who are trying to dominate and control other people. All right, you got people who think they could just disrespect you, stuff like that. So I mean, you really have to you have to draw the line, and you have to basically, I mean, it's up to you. You know you're not going to allow any of that. You know you wouldn't want any of that. So as soon as that stuff happens, you cut the people off. All right, you don't keep those types of people in your life. You don't work things out with people who disrespect you. Once somebody disrespects you, they're going to try to do it again. So you have to, if you're not somebody that likes to argue, or if it's not like a relationship that's worth working out, or if it's not something you're in for the long haul, like don't even waste time arguing with the person. Just dip. All right, just leave. If it's something that is not up for a long time anyway, and now you officially have the official signs that you can see this is nothing long term, it's nothing worth um, investing that much energy into. All right, the more energy you invest into it, the more people are going to see that the more you felt about the person, or the more you felt about it, all right, or the more you cared, basically. So, and I mean, it's cool if you care about a person, or whatever, but I mean, you can keep that to yourself most of the time. But all right, it's better just to just keep that to yourself, especially because that person is somebody that doesn't care about that type of stuff anyway, and they could possibly use that to try to control you or manipulate you. So you definitely want to keep those things to yourself when you're dealing with manipulative, controlling type people anyway. All right, so it's just the more you keep to yourself, the better. All right, so, and it's also good to just be aware of these types of people, and the more you're aware, the more you know what to prevent, the more you know what to stop, the more you know what you can shut down. Be like, okay, because you acted like this, I know that there's a whole, like, I'm not trying to open Pandora's box. I know there's like way more negative behavior that comes with that, and I don't want any parts of it. So we're not even going to get into anything. I'm not going to even getting into no argument. I'm just going to, this just be the last time we deal with each other, and that's that. And that's really how you inflict like the worst injury on a person ever, because it's like, yo, this person didn't even put any energy out towards like an argument, or they just didn't even care. It's just they just cut me off and just no response, no nothing. And like that will, and that will hurt a person the most, because when you don't care about those types of people, that really inflicts like a huge amount of damage on them. All right, you talking about emotional damage, like emotional damage. All right, and it is what it is. You sow what you reap. All right, you can't go caring about people. Don't let them try to come back to you with the sob story or the sad story. You can't go caring about people once they show you who they are, and they reveal themselves to you. You have to acknowledge that person as who they are, and realize that people don't change when they want something. All right, people don't change just because they want something. All right, so people do not change just because they want something. So you have to just understand that there's different types of people out there. Not everybody is for you. Doesn't matter who the people could be. All right. Sometimes things change, people change, and just things don't stay the same. But you just have to be aware of the type of people you have in your life, because you don't want to be around people. You don't want people to be studying you, watching you. You don't want to be revealing certain things to people, because people will use everything against you that they possibly can. All right. It's like really weird times going on right now, so just stay aware of the people you're around. Just be vigilant. Make good decisions, keep good company, and don't have any people that are fake around you, because that is like one of the worst things you could possibly do. Those people are dangerous. Fake people are dangerous, and it's best to not have any around you, because you don't want to be in any dangerous situations. All right. You definitely want to be around genuine people who are just like yourself, who think like you, who are into things that you're into. um, it may be a long time until you come across that, but it will happen. It will come. There are people out there like you. You're not alone. Don't be afraid. Don't feel don't feel like it's just you. There are other people out there who are going through the same thing that you're going through. People who are looking for real, authentic, genuine people. And it seems that it may be few and far between, but yo, the search continues. The beat goes on. So there's real, genuine people out there, and they're out there for you, and you're going to connect with them. All right, this is your confirmation right here. You're about to meet some real people as soon as possible, ASAP. You got some real people coming into your life immediately. All right, they're going to be real, genuine, real authentic, and it's going to be a real, genuine, real authentic connection. All right, one that you'll never forget. All right, this person is going to be very memorable and very, very real, and you all are going to do a lot of great, wonderful things together. All right, going to have a lot of good times, and create a lot of good memories. All right, because if you're watching this video, you deserve real, authentic, genuine people in your life that don't play games, that don't play mind games, and that are on the same page as you, and are genuine just like you, and authentic just like you, and real just like you. All right, you definitely do deserve that. And that those people do exist. All right. And we are attracting those people right here and right now. All right. This is your confirmation. You are going to attract some real authentic people into your life. All right. God bless you. This has been another Druuill special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. Everybody hit that like button, share button. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. And I'll see you all in the next video. All right. Peace, love, and light, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. We out.